my name is Goldman, and I'm an attorney from Goldman and Associates. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about how not to be a coronavirus divorce statistic. What does that mean? Well, what it really means is the coronavirus has an impact on divorce proceedings. It has an impact on how exes are relating to each other, how the court is relating to the parents in a divorce proceeding, particularly as it relates to a child. You've got to try and make sure to keep your impression that you've given with the court that you're acting in good faith at all times, even in the COVID-19 era. Therefore, if you don't want to be in a situation where, as a result of COVID-19, your divorce has gotten out of control, where it's gotten out of hand, where you're no longer having the upper hand in your divorce because of COVID-19, if that's what you're worried about, then you got to do certain things. The main thing you got to do, and everything flows from this, is not use COVID-19 as an excuse to either self-manage your case or violate court orders, okay? COVID-19 is not going to be a recognized excuse for you to, for example, deny parenting time when the court has ordered parenting time. And if you think the court is going to enter a rule that says you can have parenting time subject to the person testing negative, the court's not going to do that. Why? Because we all know that a person tests negative, that doesn't mean they don't have it. There's a 14-day germination period. So it could turn out that the person could test negative, could be false negative, could be false positive. The court is not going to impose that on parenting time. Absent hard evidence that someone has real exposure to a genuine threat, the court is going to insist that you follow its orders. And if you start doing this self-help thing, and you start imposing your will over the will of the judge, you're going to become a victim of this. Because this is not going to work out the way you wanted it to. You're not going to be able to use COVID-19 as an excuse to manipulate the system. And it's not going to result in a good resolution for you. So therefore, avoid that. Don't get involved in any of that. Do the same thing you would normally do in a non-COVID-19 situation. You want to take some action? Ask your lawyer if it's the right thing to do. You want to withhold parenting time? Talk to your lawyer about it. You're not getting the parenting time you're supposed to? Let him know. What should I do? He's denied that because he thinks I've been exposed because I went to work one day. What are my remedies? The lawyers know what to do. We will file the appropriate motions. We will get it before the judge, and the guy in the black robe, he's going to decide exactly how this should go. And if you follow that format, no matter how difficult it may be and counterintuitive, you will see that you will not be a victim of the COVID-19 divorce format. It'll work out as it should. If you have any questions about that or you're having trouble navigating that, reach out to us, and of course we'll be glad to help you out.